I'm Michael Diamond. This is Muscle Central. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment. Okay, things are definitely looking good for professional bodybuilding. Between the shows themselves, the payouts for the prize money for the placings, all looking good. Tyler Manion announced not that long ago that all the Olympia qualifying shows will have an increase of $10,000 for the first place finisher. Now they got some sponsors and the money's there and they're allocating it to the bodybuilders. So you have a show like the New York Pro, which previously has been a $10,000 payout for first place. We're talking about the open division. Now automatically becomes 20,000. That's a substantial difference. That is a good sign. Now, Arnold started this a few years back. For many years, quite a few years. I don't know how many. I don't remember how many specifically. The Arnold Classic Ohio, which is the second biggest bodybuilding show behind the Mr. Olympia, the payout was $150,000 for the first place open division. Then they increased it to $200,000, and the following year it was bumped up to $300,000. Now, at this past Arnold Schwarzenegger announced we're now going to have a $500,000 payout, $500,000. That is a very good sign. The Arnold UK is now $150,000 for the first place finisher. Who knows? We might see a bump up in that again next year. We haven't heard anything from the Olympia yet, no response, but I am willing to bet anything that they will increase their prize money. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens this year. An announcement being made somewhere along the way, but there's going to be an increase. They're not going to allow the Arnold Classic to just jump right ahead of them and pay out. I see it going back and forth for a while. It's not going to go on forever. There's going to be a point where it's going to level off. I wouuld be surprised if in the next few years we might see $1 million first place prize money, open division. It's never going to be on the level of the so-called mainstream sports, basketball, football, baseball, whatnot. But we're heading in a direction where bodybuilders competing at least the higher level, are going to be able to make a very good living for themselves. Things are going to be changing in that direction. Then we got the shows. The Prague Pro was a $45,000 payout. I think it was in November, the show. It was $45,000 for the first place finisher. That's $55,000 next year. Fuad Abiad, who I've been critical about in some videos recently, got to take my hat off to him. He's putting back his show, the Detroit Pro. He's putting a lot into it. He's $40,000 first place open division. These are all open division I'm talking about. $40,000. That's a nice payout. We got the Dubai Pro in previous years, or Dubai Muscle Fest. I'm not sure what name they go by. In previous years, they didn't have open bodybuilding. Classic and a few other divisions, no open. this year they're going to have open. And the first place prize money is $100,000. Bodybuilding is big in that part of the world. It's a lot more mainstream than it is here. And there's money to be thrown around. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see them jump into the battle, the back and forth with that I foresee coming with the Arnold Classic and the Olympia as far as prize money. All in all, I think things are starting to look much better for prospects of a bodybuilder, at least at not competing at the higher level, to make a good living for himself. You might agree or disagree with what I've said. Either way, let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.